got me home.
You nearly got him.
14.
Week 14. Even over one. Week 14 show you medals. Apologies for that. It just caught us some off-camera action.
No, Dave, share it. Share the hat. It's cold in here where you are.
No. That's fine.
Show us the hat, man.
No, it's fine.
Mate, Dave, the hat can't be any worse than your haircut. So show us the hat.
I can't believe you're okay with your hair like that. My hair's like this. But I had to. I can't deal with it.
Dave, we only have about 4 fans. Just show them what's hat.
No. This might get like hundreds. No.
Yeah, Dave. You know, there's certain people that just don't suit hats. I'm included in that, but I think I'm going to put you in the same bucket as me.
That's why we never wear caps or.
I can't wear caps, right? And I can't wear those.
I can't wear caps front ways. I look stupid with it front ways. See?
Yeah, I suppose. But you know, like the hat you just showed us, Dave. What are they called? Beanies.
Yeah.
They're warm, innit? They're like good. They look warm, yeah. But me, when I put it on, you know, my eyebrows, they're light, yeah. So I look like a cancer patient. Like, it just goes like this. You know? Do you know what I mean? So my hair at the moment saves me, right? Well, if I have a beanie like this, look at this.
We're going to hell, man.
My eyebrows are light. Are they? I don't look good. So.
I've never noticed how light they are. But now they pointed out.
Right. So yeah,
you need to get what do they call it? The makeup thing for it.
Oh, something brow. Micro-beading or tattooed or whatnot.
No, beading is isn't it where you take it off?
Oh, is it? I don't know. They do that.
It's just a tattoo, isn't it? I think they do tattoos, isn't it?
But yes, I envy people that wear the pull off those beanies. They're nice and warm.
Our friend from Thailand is another one. He can get away. He gets away.
Yeah. Some people just have the charm, innit? Just have the look, you know.
Yeah. But to be honest, right, that beanie has kept me warm last week when I've been going out. It's just covers your ears, right? And just.
Anyway, yeah. Where should we start? Start Man United, Southampton.
Start United.
Yeah, never in doubt, right? Never in doubt. Oh man, we should have lost that game. There was chances when Southampton were 1-0 up. Onana made it. It weren't that good. They picked it up with a double save.
Game. Yeah.
He made a double save. It was again first one for the cameras. Second one was straight at him. In my opinion, what I thought anyway. And then. I was looking dead and buried, man. I was thinking, oh my gosh. I was looking at all the stats. The only team that ever beat was Everton. They've got 3 draws. They're dog shit. They're proper dog. We spoke about it last week. They are dog of the dog, yeah. And it literally was like a bottom of the relegation fight with Man United. And then Anthony, did you see that his miss?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is it, man. That's done. That was done. There was the Arabic clip, yeah. You know when they shout "Go!" He already started it. As the cross come in, I'm gonna send it to you guys. The guy already started "Go!" and then he. Oh man, how can you miss that? But you know what? Thankfully, United won the game, so he's not gonna get as much flack as he would. I mean, we've had that laugh about it. It's gone around, but it's kind of brushed on the carpet.
Mate,
and then
they were all over you.
Yeah. Like I said, if it was 2-0, it would have been curtains. You know what I mean? And then in the end, 3-1 flattered everything because then those goals was like hat trick in 12 minutes. 2-1 would have been fair enough. We won it, and the 3-1 just glossed over everything. Amad Diallo, he's always popped up. He's doing it against the big teams. Finally did it against Southampton. But what the good thing about all those goals, right? It wasn't even like tap-ins or whatnot. He actually made a lot of them. The first one, he shot a ricochet off everyone. And then he had the drive to kind of get the rebound and go in again. And then the second one, Ericsson did that chip, but he started all that as well because it was started on the left wing, went all the way to him on the right, and then he did like some intricate play and a nice ball by Ericsson, and it was still a hard finish. Ramsdale could have done maybe a little bit better. He's got quite a good hand.
He got a hand to it. Yeah,
he got a hand to it. So as we always said, if you get a hand to it, it means you should almost save it, right? And then the last goal for his hat trick was just like Southampton dead and buried. It was quite funny because that Howard Bayliss is remember Keane's future son-in-law. So I wonder how that goes against his former Man United team. But yeah, that's it. We are shit, man. We were, like I said, we've got the win. It's not a loss, but we are actually shit. Like does that mean did they even move us anywhere? Or did they stay in 14th?
No,
I know we were 14th.
You were 15th before the game.
We were 15th. Okay, so then
yesterday, and then you got 12th.
So again, it's okay. We're gone up to 12th then, but man, we were shit. Like Southampton, like everyone's gone to Southampton and battered them. You know what I mean? They're like the whooping boys, yeah. And we're like getting there, like fighting for survival. It's not. But like I said, whatever it is what it is. But
yeah.
we get to that game's park.
You
Never in doubt.
won. You won in the end, but
We won in the end,
but performance.
and for that guy in the middle, we're through to the FA Cup next stage. Not everyone can say that here. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone.
Yeah,
you know?
better go win it then.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be like that because once you get knocked out, it's like you're not in it. But yeah, that one.
You needed that win because you would have been 50. You would have stayed in 15th, and you think about it. West Ham's been awful this season, and they're about where you are.
Everyone's been awful. I think we're only like what? No, actually, before the game, we're only like 6, 7. Like how many points away from Everton? Not a lot, right?
It was before the game 6.
Yeah, 6 up to 9. I think we were close. It's literally like you joke about it. It's like a relegation form.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's bad, man. It's awful. But every now and again, we pop up with a good result. Like the Arsenal result is what we needed. Do you know what I mean? 10 mentality monsters, mate. I told you. Even today, mentality monsters. Second half against 10 men Arsenal. Dubious penalty, saved it. That's what Arsenal. We said it. Arsenal missing Saka, man. Like Odegaard should score that. Havertz take the one. Just everything.
Well, Havertz missed those. Well, at least 2 sitters, didn't they?
Yeah, 2 sitters.
Should have seen it. It was literally got it. It looked like he had it under control, and then he just hoofed it. You couldn't miss it. It's a goal that you couldn't miss.
Yeah,
but yet he missed it. All he had to do was just like tap it in somewhere, but he hoofed it like far right.
Even
like,
a defender making a clearance of Saul trying, they couldn't even do that. Do you know what I mean? They couldn't even clear it as well as Havertz. You know,
it was diabolical. I was there for the game, and just sitting there and watching through it, I was just like, "This can't be happening." Man.
You and Kit must have been like, snogging each other when the penalty was given. No,
pretty much. It was like it's usually dead cert, right? Obviously, they could be missed, but 9 times out of 10, you
to be fair, right? It wasn't a bad penalty by Odegaard. It was actually a good save. It was a 6 save.
Right, yeah, guess right. Guess right.
It was actually proper to the corner, and he fast stretched everything. So he was having a nightmare before that as well. By the way, that keeper. Yeah.
Did you talking about nightmares, keeper nightmares? Did you see Raya in the penalty shootout?
Yeah.
It was good. It was like, here you go.
Actually,
here you go. Here, come and score in this side.
To be fair to him, right? He looks like an idiot because he didn't make any saves, right? But I can almost see because sometimes, right, he's anticipating if he gets the right way, he's already there. Do you know what I mean? Because often players have already picked their spot, right? So he's doing I'm going to take 2 steps before. And it would have pulled off.
Most penalty takers don't just go up in one stride and then go and take it.
Yeah, I think because he didn't result in anything. He looked like a plonker, but the theory behind it is that he
didn't look like he was a
literally
plonker.
2 steps ahead before them, and then it would have been done. But and poor Havertz had to be him to miss the penalty as well, right? Had to be.
He had a mare.
That was his game. He had a shock of a game, and then
he is just.
No, he should never took that penalty. He should never took that penalty, considering the game he had. He was just like.
But we gotta say though, after that game, his missus had messages to his missus. That was naughty, man. That was bad. That was bad.
Seeing that's what. And I was thinking, I'm not sure if it happened, but that's why people hate the Prem, man. I don't know if it happen in the other league. I'm not sure. The Prem. The intensity on the Prem.
I think other leagues are worse.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think like if you Spanish, have you seen the Spanish fans turning on their own players and that? And remember Gareth Bale just turned on him. He's still playing well.
Yeah, but when you say turn on him, that's just jeers, and every player goes through jeers. But the messages,
it was bad.
We're not exposed to that social media in like Italy.
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
Italy and Spain are proper racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're proper racist,
especially towards black players.
Yeah,
bad, so bad.
Yeah, no, yeah. I think that was uncalled for Havertz. Direct your grievance at him, right? But
not at
But going to the human side of things, surely if I know football's all the money and all that, but if that's your missus, you'd be like, mate, hubby, let's leave this the league, man. Let's go home.
That's probably why he's playing so bad lately. He's
Do you not
have
think though?
two people in there, like
as the missus would be like, look, we can make this money anywhere. Get me? Forget this Arsenal. Forget this league.
I don't know. After him playing like that, I don't think anyone wants him.
Yeah.
So yeah, three games unbeaten. That's a good decent run.
That's yes. We'll take these mini wins, man.
You got to
take these mini wins.
You got to do it. Start somewhere.
Ahmad though.
It's been a struggle. It's been a struggle, man. Like I said, it's
I was waiting for this because obviously,
yeah,
you're gonna lose, and I was looking forward to this.
But basically, nothing much has changed from the Ten Hag era, right? It still feels we're still talking about the same shit team, that kind of thing.
Because what happened on Ten Hag was like moments like this got him out of trouble, and this is exactly happening in a game with Amarin. The moments like this is just getting him out of trouble.
Yeah, a game against Southampton shouldn't have been that struggle. You get what I mean? It shouldn't need that 12-minute hat trick to dig us out of that. Do you know what I mean? But we got to march on, like you said. 3 games unbeaten, we'll take it.
Definitely take it.
To Liverpool, bit of a sticky patch goes on, no?
I won't say sticky. Forest are bloody good. You know, they're really good.
Nuno, mate.
You know, it was a good game actually. We didn't play well first half, and you know, Forest have been clinical all season to have 2 or 3 shots on target and usually score. You know, so and they defend really well. They're really organised at the back. You know, those 2 centre backs they got have been playing together for literally like what? I think they only missed 1 game together. Otherwise, they've been consistently at the back, and that helps build having a defensive partnership. Just like when Vidic and Ferdinand, remember them? They were solid together. Yeah. And they never missed a game. It's like similar to that. So I think Forest have done well. It's difficult game. We played better in the second half. Probably had an opportunity to win it, but Forest were the informed team alongside Newcastle, so to get a point is probably considering we went behind, it's probably decent. We're still top. Obviously Arsenal closed the gap a bit, but we still got a game in hand, and it's still ours to lose.
Their keeper had a world-class game, man. That he was making worldy saves.
No, that's what I mean. We had a chance to win it.
Like
Sells.
Sells, but he had that he had that save down to his left, and it came through a crowd of players. So he saw it really super late. He still managed to get down and turn it around the post, and he was making double saves and everything.
Doing his job though.
No. He did more than his job that one.
Yeah, because they did the replay from behind, so you actually saw the ball.
Exactly, because it takes deflection. No, I don't know if they take deflection, but it goes through a crowd of players. He seems to be late, mate. He did more than his job, man. He made like 7 saves and good saves. It was up. But yeah,
he didn't get no bonus points though.
Yeah, he did it. He did it. Can't have been that good, right?
Yeah, him and the defense have been really good. So this reminds me of when Leicester was on form, like when they had Vardy. What's that other guy's name? That Algerian guy.
Morgan, wasn't it?
Wesley Morgan. Captain Morgan.
Captain Morgan, and then had that Algerian. What's his name? The winger, Man City winger.
Who?
Mahrez. You get Mahrez, man. No, you can't forget Mahrez.
Kante as well. Did you say Kante?
Kante, Mahrez. Look, all of them. Even Drinkwater. Throw him in there too, man.
Did you see the documentary about Drinkwater the other day when he was talking about how when he went to Chelsea, he was just literally on the bench, going to training just to go training, just to do something. He wasn't like figuring in team at all, as we obviously know. But he was just there. He said that he was just there. Didn't really fell out. I think he fell out with Sarri Ball.
But that's Chelsea. That's what's happening with Chilwell and all the others.
But they're there only for the domestic player numbers, right? For that, surely. You've got to have a set number of
He's right
domestic.
now. But Chigwell, before he was
He's not
out of favour, was well in favour. Remember him and James was the double
Mauricio's injury.
And now he's
galore.
just like out of the picture. So
he's not even a registered player for Chelsea.
Is he not?
No. Because they had a limit of how many players.
He's 30 something. He's old now, though.
The funny thing is, you always go back to because back a couple of seasons ago, he was at FPL must have. You get what I mean? So you always relate the form to that. You remember they were going clean sheets, everything. Now he's just falling out of the picture. Yeah.
But yeah, I think a lot of teams have gone to Forest and lost.
Not Arsenal. You bang them up 3-0.
Okay, maybe not Arsenal, but yeah, I think we're still in the driving seat. I feel we're confident. There's some next few fixtures are probably a bit favourable for us, but I've
never know, mate.
We're still 4 points ahead, game in hand, and it's ours to lose. But I think Forest will eventually burn out. And then people started touting Newcastle, like Alan Shearer. I don't know if you heard him. What a fucking knob. Right?
No, come on, Dave. You can't be saying that. Look at their front line. Look at their front line.
No, Alan Shearer says they've got a chance.
They have got a chance
to challenge for the title.
Yeah.
I think that's getting a bit too ahead of himself. But
look, listen. We're looking at it. We're not even midway yet.
We are midway. We're over midway. We're 21 games now.
Isn't it 20? Isn't it 24 games mid-game?
No,
why? There's 38 games, man.
19.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
We've got this. We
got this. We're gonna do this. Yeah, well, I'm off in the clouds at the moment.
Yeah, you are.
You're right.
Oh, we are slightly over halfway. I'll give you that. We're only 2 games over halfway. Obviously, halfway. Yeah, but nah, I can't see Newcastle this season anyway.
Nah, it's definitely.
They had a lot of injuries.
It's definitely us and Arsenal, Nottingham Forest. Nah, I can't see it. Chelsea.
It only takes a few injuries for those teams, I think, for them to drop off again.
Yeah. Those teams. Yeah. So I think obviously they are the form teams, but I think they'll come unstuck at some point. So I think it's not us and Arsenal, but I still feel, it's in our hands. And then we got Arsenal in March, didn't we say, or April? And that's probably
could be a decider.
That could be the decider.
Depends. Yeah. It's still like the door's open, isn't it, for us to kind of try and take it? But like I say, January, February is always the time where we just fall out of competitions. We've fallen out of 2. This one, yeah, fair enough. It's yeah, like I say, the door's open, but I'm just not filled with confidence if we don't buy some player. I'm not saying buying players is the solution, but we're so thin right now. JC's out now for 9 months.
Yeah, ACL.
Plus. Yeah, again. So it's like, what are we doing? What are we going to do to kind of remedy that and fill the squad? So Liverpool is in Liverpool's hands right now.
And not only that, Champions League starts again, and we're in a position now where we can actually rest some players.
Most of the key players that we want are all Champions League registered, right? We don't think we can. They're tied, aren't they?
To the next round.
No, if Championship Manager serves me right, you can make 2 adjustments. Remember,
just 2. Okay, 2. But
this is about 10 years ago, though, so I'm pretty sure the rules have changed then. But yeah.
So Champions League starts again. I don't know how Arteta will view that, but again, we're in a position where we can rest players, so that's good.
In a way, dropping out of those 2 cups might mean that we don't need to expend our players.
Yeah. Because fighting on all 4.
Still not going to help you, man. Still not going to help you.
From history, yeah, you're right. But this time around, I don't know. You just hope. That's just a hope, isn't it? I mean, can only hope. Liverpool slip up here and there, and they've shown that they have that capacity to do that. But it's just a tough ask because we're just chasing and chasing and chasing, just makes that a little bit harder. It's just a little bit nicer, although you got a game in hand, we're only 4 points away, which makes it a bit more doable.
Yeah, it's like that year we chased City, and they won 18 out of 19.
Because February's coming, and we don't have.
We could never do it because they were winning all the time.
If we're in this range, come February when we have that 2-week break, because we're out of those competitions, that could be the turning point. From that point, Liverpool's still in all of them, right?
Yeah. If you get a striker as well.
Yeah. So and that as well. Dependent on what we're gonna do in the transfer window, and we're literally only like halfway through the month for that. If we get someone that's very capable, I don't want to say world class, but
I actually don't think Arsenal will sign anyone. I think that's the way.
I don't believe so either.
These transfer deadlines January now, they're not very much happens.
It's dead.
Like,
it's
as
dead.
fans, we get excited about it and all of that, but in real terms, nothing really happens. And they'll get like something like a stupid loan, like the Chiesa to Liverpool, some stupid random. Random ones like that. Do you get what I mean? It's like, what the hell? You mean? And the fact that there's no rumours at all going around. There's no one out. They're not going to.
If we go for someone, Wembo won't be something that comes through, because he'll be like what 70, 80 mil in order to go. I think we've got money. It's just that if we're gonna do that, are we gonna risk maybe going for Isak next summer? Are we gonna risk that?
Yeah. The thing about
we're so depleted. It doesn't. I don't know who we can loan through. Maybe Rafinha, but he's been playing.
It's going to be someone shit, because if you're buying someone who's any good,
Sterling.
Let's say you get Isak. Right, Newcastle will have to get a replacement first.
Nah, there's no talk of Isak this window.
No, I know. If you get someone even like Vlahovic from Juventus, they will have to find a replacement. So
the thing is, I don't know. The landscape of the football we've seen has changed, man. Because like before, you'll get players pushing for moves. They're like, I want to leave, man. You know what I mean? And let me go there. You get me? But now, I don't know. There's not much of these naughty boys around in the football scene. Kicking up a fuss, demanding moves, and all of that. Okay.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want that kind of player in. Although Trossard did do it last. Is it last season or the season before?
No, you've had Trossard a couple of seasons now.
Yeah. But, so that happened. So you never know. I hope we do sign somebody of some caliber. If not, then we're not winning anything. I don't think.
Speaking of Trossard, he scored against Spurs.
But that should have been saved. That goal should have been saved.
That keeper again got. It was a bad bounce, but he got that hand to it, and he knew it straight away.
That keeper had a shocker.
He had a shocker.
Everyone was building him up after his debut.
Yeah.
I think this is the real him. He's that shit.
It's hard though. He's come out of nowhere, right? And he's only 21, so.
Do you reckon Ange's gonna go? See, it looks that way to me. He's what 14th, 13th, 15th. He's below mid-table.
But the fact that United and West Ham are above Spurs,
he needs to go. They need to sort their options out, because, like I said, we said it about. He says the right things all the time, right? And he's playing. He's got the right aim to play it, but you can't. His results are not there. You can keep. He's lost 11 games. He's of the bottom three. Spurs is the next one with the most lost column, and that's just come on. 11 out of 22 is just 50%. That's unacceptable. He has to go. He could keep saying the same things, but it's like a boyfriend where like they say, like I keep saying, they say they change, they'll do the dishes, I'll help you with housework, and you never do it. You get me? You can't just keep saying the right words. They try, but I'm tired now. It's on me. It's my fault. Because that's what you keep saying. It's my fault. It's on me. It's on me. Deflecting. Yeah. You need to get and change the whole thing, not just talk the talk. You know what I mean? He needs to go, man. I just don't think he's fit for the job. He's not fit. He's just a nice Aussie Australian guy with a nice Says the right stuff. Again, he said the right stuff against Tamworth because the interviewer tried to ask them, "Oh, your multimillionaire is going to go into the changing room. That's like a little Portaloo cabin. How they're going to feel?" And he comes out with, "First and foremost, the human beings. You know, they've all come from nowhere. I'm sure they'll be fine." I mean, that's a great answer, but it's football wise.
He's got to do it on the pitch. So Spurs have got Everton and Leicester. So I think
Everton. Who's Everton's new manager?
Moisey.
Moisey. There you go. Moisey's back.
Moisey's back. But they were shit. Back. But Moisey is back. Yeah.
Nah, Everton got a good, decent squad, just not utilised in the right
Everton,
way.
Right? Do you know who's been stealing living for ages? Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
I was going to say that.
Is like, again, we go back to a couple
one season wonder.
He had a great season for like a season and a half, right? And he's just lived on that for ages now. Now he's actually shit. Like, he just can't finish his dinners. And
it's confidence though for him.
Yeah, but it's been like this for what 4 seasons, and it's an injury that's left him up. But ever since then, he's actually like a non-intensity kind. They just need to,
and he's always injured as well. That's another thing.
No, he is always injured, but he's actually had a long spell of playing now. If you actually look, he's actually played for a very long time, and he doesn't do anything, and that is why Everton has a scoring issue. But he's just living on the.
Did you have him in your FEL? Is that why you know?
No, I didn't. I'm not that man. But yeah.
But yeah. I think you just look at there's just worse teams than United around you.
What a crazy season though, right? Spurs, United at the bottom, Nottingham Forest flying high. Yeah. Even Bournemouth was doing something for a little bit if they were managed to beat Chelsea.
Yeah, they nearly did. But yeah, that Spurs one, we can't. Yeah, because that's just unheard of, right? They've never finished that low. They've never been that low, have they?
Do you know what I'm surprised? Will's never brought up. Where's Maddison now?
You know what? He's not playing him for some reason.
Yeah, don't need to.
He's not playing him.
It must be something in the dressing room with Maddison. Like, he's a good, decent player, right?
He's fit, but he's always on the bench. And obviously, they're crying out like to win games, and he's a match winner. And
I think Ange's lost the dressing room by now.
I think they're bored of his kind of same old stuff. You get what I mean?
Because there's no plan B for him. It's like high line, press, and they get caught all the time. I'm just surprised he's here still. In terms of management,
it's crazy.
I think now the thing is that sentence. It can't get any worse. So I think they'll stick with him for the rest of the season. Now, do you get what I mean? It's like you've lost 11 games
available.
already.
Ten Hag's available.
Ten Hag is a Levy type appointment, mate. That's it's true.
Ten Hag's available.
You'll see.
I think Levy's got a lot to answer for as well. He's got a lot to answer for. But...
He's one of the worst directors chief or whatever. Yeah, he's one of the worst. But anyway, I need to get up those predictions from last time. What did we say for those?
I know I definitely got one right.
Where did it go?
What did I?
Wait, where did it go? Did I write it down?
I hope so. What was my Liverpool Forest prediction? That's the one I think I got right, but maybe I didn't.
Do you know what? I don't think I've got it.
I've been an idiot and said draw. Win.
I think you said draw.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I think I got that right. No,
I didn't get. I don't think I got it.
Right, let's pretend I did get that right. Well, I said Arsenal win.
Oh wait, is it here? United. No, that's Brighton. What? No, this is not it.
Well, I'll look. I might have got 3 out of 3, mate. I might have, not on the scores, results.
Results probably.
Yeah, I don't know where it's gone, boys. Sorry.
What's happening this week then? Moving on.
So you got Brentford, Liverpool.
Brentford, Liverpool.
Liverpool away.
Brentford have been good at home. We came back after City, but that's not really saying much. It's always a decent game. I think we'll do them 3-2.
I think Liverpool. I'll go for Liverpool 2-1 winners.
2-1. I'm gonna go for another draw.
You think?
Yeah, what a 1-1 draw. Brentford are not.
Liverpool's had 2 draws in the last 3 games, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they lack a bit of potency, Liverpool at the moment, for some reason. And Trent, I don't know what Trent's doing right now.
Trent's head's
trying
in
to
good,
pack
mate.
his bag, ready to
Trent,
go Liverpool, Real. That's the only thing. Like the defense, like you can score goals, but you can let in goals as well. That's my only issue with it. And Brentford aren't slackers on.
Up until Christmas, we were solid at the back.
Yeah, you were.
Quickly going back to that game as well. That substitution was jokes, man. Jota and Tsimikas.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
That goal.
He made a substitution just before corner, and then Tsimikas went to take the corner, and Jota headed it in. So it's both their first touches. I was surprised at Jota scoring with his first shot. I was surprised. I mean, I guess if he's designated, that Tsimikas comes on and he took the corner straight away. And in my head, I was thinking, you need a bit of warm up kind of thing. Get a feel of the ball. You know what I mean? And the feel of a cross. Well, I guess the cross is a cross, right? But
You sometimes need to get get a touch of the ball first. Do
you know what I mean? Though I felt like that's what I felt. I was surprised he'd be like, "Oh, I'm on the pitch. I'm gonna take the corner." But I guess if he's designated corner taker, then he is, isn't it? But
it worked.
That's a bloody good corner if he's taking it with his first touch.
That's what I mean. Like you would feel like you want a feel of the ball of some sort, but it literally went in, swinging up on the left, banged it in.
You know what the secret was? Nothing wrong with these balls. That's the secret.
Yeah. Consistency. They know the feel of the ball, unlike the Carling Cup one. Yeah.
Arsenal Villa. So at home, up until recently, we have been a fortress. Those last 2 cup games messed us up.
Didn't look that great against Spurs, Fortress and all of that. Didn't look great.
Yeah, I know. I completely agree. There's something missing right now. Well, we know what's missing. Saka's missing right now. I'll just take the 1-0, if I'm honest. 1-0 to the Arsenal, because Villa has something about them, but they've not been playing amazing either.
Dave?
I think it's going to be 0-0.
0-0. When's the last time I've had a 0-0?
It's been a while.
With due one, I think Arsenal can't score. And
we'll even let one in, though. Yeah. So it won't be a 0-0.
I don't think we let one in. I think knowing Unai Emery, away games, just like European games, he likes to keep it tight. So I think it'd be a 0-0.
I've had a quick look back. Couple of 0-0s. Brighton, Brentford, December 27th. 0-0. Villa 2-1.
Ooh.
Let's do it. Ollie Watkins.
Ooh. So you got him in your fantasy.
I do have that one. Yeah.
And then it's United Brighton.
Oh, it depends on what United we get, man. Could be anything. Can be anything. And it's not even like, we're at home. It looks even
Brighton
better.
Have dropped off a little bit, though.
The one yesterday.
They have the... Yeah. I think they have the ability to beat teams, especially United.
I don't know, man. It can be literally 2-1 Brighton, 2. I'll go 2-2 or something there. 2-2.
Go on, Dave.
Okay, I think today was the only respect I'm giving United. I think Brighton, they're really set up well, and I don't think United can handle well set up teams. And I feel they'll do a 2-1.
Ooh, who?
Brighton, yeah, 2-1.
Just checking, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to say, to be honest. I did want to say 2-1.
I feel
I don't believe in United no more. I backed them so many times. But I'm still thinking, do I back them one more time? Because they're going to feed off but they played rubbish today.
I know.
No, wait. Mentality monsters, bro. Mentality monsters. Remember, yeah.
I'm just gonna go 1-1.
Do you know what? I won't mind if Brighton wins and Matoma has a storming game and has goals and assists and everything. Have you seen that Korean fan cam when he's a Man United supporter, but then he I think
yeah. I sent that one to you.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah, of course you've seen it. Son scores and he's like,
Yeah.
and then the week after Wang scored and he's also like,
Yeah. He didn't know how to celebrate.
me and Matoma like scores a brace or something. I'd be like, yeah, take it, man, take it.
Fair enough. Fantasy.
Us
with the
amigos,
FPL pros.
Yeah, FPL bros, bro.
How us put together?
How did that work out? I think there's been going to be that was only one period now. I think we're going to be.
Were we at the top together as well?
No, I was
way
never,
back when.
It was you two were higher. Yeah. So we were 12th, 13th, and 14th.
We might last another week because there's a bit of a gap to Ken and there's a bit of a gap to Ting.
Oh, actually, you're right. Yeah, there's a big gap. There's a 28 point gap. So yeah, I think FPL bros, man. Listen,
we might do another week. But yeah,
we share the info and then we get up there.
Too much. Yeah, it's like copy my homework, but don't make it too obvious. One of those ones.
The Stormer.
You did. 85
right.
points. Damn.
I was so far behind Vo last week, and now I just made that back.
But 85 points must be really high. I've just looked at your game week rank, and is it in the 100,000? So that's pretty good. 114,000 game week rank. Yeah. So 85, but our friend from Thailand had got even more, no?
Did he?
Oh, I know. Actually, I got 89 points.
Oh, it needs to change.
It hasn't changed yet. It hasn't changed yet.
Yeah, so you got 89 because from Thailand got 90 points, which was loads. You had Ahmad. So Dave, 85
what did Ken get? 55. Yes, I might leapfrog Ken.
Oh,
you're gonna ruin it.
See you later.
I might leapfrog Ken.
Anyway,
it's nice while it lasted.
This week.
Well, Ahmad for president.
President.
There's a couple of tasty ones.
I'm an idiot, man. I can't believe I got rid of Ahmad 2 weeks ago. I'm such an idiot. Yeah. Anyway,
I think I might captain Chris Wood.
I was thinking, yeah, the Forest has got Southampton.
Chris Wood against Southampton. Okay. I bought in Alanga. So hopefully he keeps on his form.
Although Newcastle's got Bournemouth at home.
Yeah, but it's a 12:30 kickoff.
Oh, is it?
I've stayed on my ham sandwich, Haaland against Ipswich. Surely he's got to show up, do something now.
Nah, Liam Delap's going to smash it against Seeing Trust.
He's at City on loan to Ipswich, right, or bought?
No,
I think he's bought.
I thought he's bought. Option to buy back, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Palmer might be a good shout. Chelsea against Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves is back to their old ways again.
But I do like the Elanga tip.
Elanga, yeah, he's cheap as well. 5.2.
Yeah. I think that's a good tip. I think that's a good tip.
Basically, not in the Forest going to show Man United how you really should be playing Southampton. You know what I mean? Actually, speaking of Elanga, do you know what the transfer was? We sold Elanga and fucking brought in Anthony. Sold Elanga for 20 million and brought in Anthony for like that 90 million or something. And that's just like, footballing world is mad, man. These footballing scouts or whatnot don't know anything. You know what I mean?
Nah, that was Ten Hag's man. That's why.
Yeah.
most of them are Ten Hag.
The fact that Ten Hag's gone, right? These guys need to be shipped out for sure, man. Like literally all of them. Take them.
Yeah, but yeah, I think there's a few captain options actually. Definitely,
Chris Wood for me. I think.
Chris Wood would be. I don't think many will be on him, right?
Yeah.
I kind of need a differential right now.
Yeah.
To get back up.
I think that's a good tips. Elanga, get him in, and Chris Wood, Haaland, Palmer, are good tips.
Form of his career, Chris Wood.
Yeah, no. You know, he's out of contract this summer as well.
Chris Wood, he's old though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like 37, 38 or something.
No way.
Is he not?
I didn't think so.
I might be lying.
Not that old, surely.
35 then, surely.
Go on, Dave.
I thought he was quite old. I thought he was old.
He's been around for ages.
Yeah. He's at Burnley, remember?
He's only 33.
33?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Harper, bear with me.
33.
Oh, that reminds me. I'll wait for Ed to come back. But I think one of the games this week, the commentator mentioned something, and I thought that's an interesting stat that I'll share with you boys. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't think I need to check the questions. Actually, I don't think we've had any questions. Have we had any questions? Let me see. You discover your.
Have you used all the ones from last week?
Oh! I think there's a new one here.
Okay.
If you go out to eat at a restaurant and there's no service charge automatically added on the bill, A, do you leave a little tip? B, how much do you leave?
Interesting. One of the questions
Depends if I had good service, right?
I
If I
think
had good service,
it's always customary to leave.
it is. Well, even if they do charge it, it's always customary anyway.
And unless it's been really bad, like awful, I always tend to leave 10%.
Yeah, it's usually 10%, right? If
Yeah.
I'm going to leave anything, I usually leave 10%. If I've had good service, if I feel like they deserve it, because it's not like the US. The US you have to tip because they pay really poorly. But in the UK,
sometimes when you get the bill, they say that add service charge, but then underneath to say you don't have to pay it sometimes, but they still add it, calculate it, don't they?
No, yeah, exactly that. They're you're not obliged to pay service charge.
Yeah.
You're not obliged. Oh, hello, Hopper.
Hello, Harper.
It's very cute.
Glad you can join us.
So, does your daddy leave tips for?
If there's no service charge, do I leave service charge? Yeah, I would. If there's no service charge, then yeah. I mean, the thing is that, do you know what I really hate? 10% is normal, but I actually really hate it, right? If let's say a bill's like, look, I've got to, I don't know the example, but what I'm saying, for any person, right, a £20 tip is plenty. If we leave them £20 as a big group, right, that should be plenty. Do you get what I mean? But let's just say you get a bill that's like £550. You shouldn't need to be inclined to lose £55. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say or not? £55, leaving £55, it's like, why are we leaving £55 for? Here, have £20 and go about your life. You know what I mean? Like, be grateful. But then people will judge you, be like, no, you got to leave 10%. Like, doesn't sit well with me. I'll conform and be like, fine, we all have to give £55. But in my head, I'm thinking, why have we just left them £55 for? Do you know what I mean?
No, but if it's a big group, let's say there's 15 of us that spend £500, then you think, okay, I had to service 15 people. But let's say just 3 of us went out and we spent £500, then definitely I think.
Okay. I'll take that. So a bigger group is fine because we'll all give
Yeah, everyone chips into that.
But do you get my 10%? Concept of what I'm saying? Is that the 10% flat shouldn't always be 10% flat. Like I said, like even 20 is a lot of money already. Do you know what I mean? And like I've had a few where I would leave 20 and then someone will say, "Oh, why have you only left 20 for? Put another £10 in there for something." I'm like, but Dave, we got a great story about tip. Do you not remember our one at Winnie Stag do at the airport? Dave, you don't remember it?
What happened? We didn't leave one. No, we calculated it wrong.
We went to is it TJF? What is it?
Giraffe.
Went giraffe.
Yeah, giraffe.
And I was working for the restaurant group there. So I get 15% off. I get 15% off. And there's like 20 of us. So we order a big massive bill. Then the tip comes. And this is the point. For some reason I didn't add 10%. I think that the meal was like
You rounded it up or
£14.
something. Yeah, you rounded it
The
up.
meal was about £14.50 each. So in my head I just round up. Oh, everyone get £15. Do you get what I mean? And so everyone get £15, for example. So that only probably results in about a tip of nearly £10, right, or something like that. And then, but it was a big meal. So the woman actually says, as we're walking out, said, "Oh, you only left like £10 tip." And then Vinny goes, "Yeah, and." We just linked it. And they're like, "Bro, why do you need a bigger tip?" And I was like, I just miscalculated. Like, in my head, I was just like, okay, it's 50. Like, I literally just round it up, but like, that's the tip, innit? But this is where the 10% doesn't play. But to be fair, I was a bit of an arse because it probably didn't even make £20. You get me? It literally just touched like £10 or something like that.
Yeah. It's literally that low.
Yeah, so that's probably on me, but that was just joke because it was probably so low that the waiter actually said, I was walking out, said, "Oh, you only left £10 tip," and then Vinny had to be like, "Yeah, it's good, innit?" That's it. I think his word was, "Yeah, it's good, innit?"
Don't go.
And so we
remember
linked it.
that. But then some places actually don't. I'm just thinking. I swear we've been to a place where they didn't add any tip. Was it?
Where what?
They didn't give us. Yeah, they didn't add a tip because it was like self-service or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
Okay. Yeah, to be like Asian places, I don't like leaving a tip if they don't add a service charge because it doesn't go to them. It literally will go to the boss man who's loaded already. So you're literally just paying for his petrol. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I thought they changed that rule, but I'm not sure. But Asians won't follow it anyway. But yeah,
she's awake.
I forgot that story. Did we answer that question then?
Pretty
Say it
much.
again?
Did we answer that question?
Yeah, how much tip to leave, right?
Yeah.
Usually about 10%.
10%. Yeah.
I would say.
You can't go over 10%. Obviously, other countries, like I think in America it's like 12.5, and you fucking have to get your calculator out.
Yeah, America's horrible, man. America, even if it's crap service, you still have to leave a service. Like, how ridiculous is that? Yeah.
I know. No.
It's because the businesses don't pay the staff.
Yeah. They're on like $2 an hour or something like that, you know what I mean? And everything else is tip, yeah. Anyway, do we have any other questions left over from last time?
No, that was my question. This was the only one Will said.
Will, didn't you say you had a question for us last week?
Yeah.
Did we answer it?
I did. I know, because I don't think I remembered it.
Oh, do you remember it now?
Well, I've got it here now. I've written it down.
Oh.
Where is it gone? Where'd it go? Just had it a minute ago. Oh, here it is. Is it okay to keep sentimental gifts from an ex, or should those be tossed?
Who wants to go first?
Tossed.
Why?
The right thing is to say tossed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well.
But what if it was something like a relatively expensive watch? Are you going to throw that away? What are you going to do with it?
Sell it.
Sell it. They're not worth much, I don't think, if you sell it on.
I think you obviously broke up for a reason, regardless of what you did for each other. That is in the past, especially if you got another partner. That's.
Does your new missus have to know, or is it worse to keep that away from that information from them?
You can lie and say you bought it yourself, but it might be something that is a weird purchase anyway, right? So you might think.
Let's just take the example of a watch,
yeah.
Right? It costs a little bit. It looks nice. You've worn it. You wear it to. It looks smart.
I think you're digging yourself a hole by firstly lying about it to your missus, right?
But
And
the watch a good example. When you asked the original question, I was gonna say toss, but I was thinking of more like minuscule stuff, like I don't know, letters, photos, diaries. I don't know, silly stuff. But if you give an example of a watch, I'm keeping that, man. Like, there's no reason to get rid of a watch. So, Dave, are you saying you can't keep a watch for if a present from your missus? Because it's a present from the missus of an ex-missus, for example. But it's still
okay,
it's your watch now. You know what I mean?
and yeah, it does. Okay, so if you had a watch from your ex and you wore it around Leanne, is she going to be happy with
Yeah.
it?
I don't
So
know, to be honest. I don't
So
know.
there's two ways to get around this, right? One, you don't say anything about it at all.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
but then you don't say anything, but it's quite typical of, oh, that's a nice watch. Did you buy it yourself? That kind of thing. Yeah.
I've never had anything. I've never had anyone ask me that before.
Well, they should.
Yeah,
It's a normal question. Or, oh, how long have you had it for? It would come in, I think it's a normal
it come
question
up
to
with
find out.
normal discussion because you can wear it and then they can say, "Oh, that's a nice watch."
Because what watches are for, yeah, is sometimes a conversation starter, isn't it?
Mm.
But I don't think you should ever really need to say anything. Like, it's not. You're not lying. Like, it's my watch now. You just say it's my watch. Yeah,
Yeah, but
I've just had
it's
this
not
watch
about
for a
whether
bit.
it's yours. It's just that someone from your past has bought it for you, and now.
Okay, so you either say don't say anything. You say, well, you
I'm,
want to buy
I'm,
me a new watch?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sell it is what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm on the keeping it to the watch. I'm happily keeping that watch, and I happily would tell her from my ex. And I mean, I was gonna say another bit. As long as it's not engraved, Mo and Leanne forever. I mean, Mo and Yvonne forever, 2020, right? And then and you never take it off. Never there. Let's see the engravement or something.
But I
But
think
other
you're
than that,
right. And any other little bit, like, stars in a jar or whatever you want to, like,
yeah, they need
those
to
sort of
go.
stuff, they can go. But what do you class as sentimental, isn't it? And the watch can be sentimental, I guess.
It can, but then why is it sentimental? Why do you still have those feelings?
It's not a feeling. You just like the watch.
It's a watch, man. It's an expensive watch. It's a nice watch, and
You just like it. Let's take the watch
like.
out of it. It's an object that you like. It's a thing that you like, a gadget that you like, is useful to you, that you use.
No, for me, the watch is too of a piece to get rid of. The other examples you gave, Will, depending on what it is, I think it's fair to toss. Like, I don't know, a speaker. If she bought me some speakers, and even it can be replaced. You get me quite easily.
But an iPad.
A what? An iPad?
An iPad.
I'm keeping an iPad.
Or a Mac, or a MacBook, or
Keeping
something. A laptop.
I'm keeping the laptop.
A gaming keyboard.
A gaming keyboard. I'm keeping that.
So you're keeping a lot of stuff that I mentioned here.
I'm keeping a lot of stuff. Like I said, when you first opened the question, I thought more of like letters, pictures, photo cards.
What about a signed shirt?
Keeping it.
There you go.
Keeping it. And by the mind, keeping it, and I think unreasonable for her to demand you get rid of it. So some of these things, it's like, what's the matter with you? It's just
okay. I want to hear Dave now. Give me the reasons why you would toss all of those things.
I think obviously it's a piece of your past, and your future is with the missus, and I feel that there's no room for sentiments with those gifts anymore. Like, why are you holding on to those gifts? Are you holding on to memories? Are you holding on to?
But it's not memory. It's your keyboard. You need it to work. You like the keyboard. The thing is, you have to understand. It's like some of these presents you've picked out. I'm sure the keyboard was specific. Oh, what keyboard do you like, honey? Oh, I like this keyboard. Why am I getting rid of it for? Oh, just because she bought it for me.
Just get a new one from work.
It's okay. For example, so Dave, let's say you had an ex-missus. You bought a house together. You bought a house together. She's moved out now. You bought her out. Yeah. Does your new woman said this house reminds me of an ex?
Oh no! Wait! This conversation came up before with a friend, yeah. they said that it feels uncomfortable for his missus to go to the place where they've bought that his and his ex bought a place and she's there. Like all the items that he's using is, we don't want to use it. It feels uncomfortable to use because she knew that his ex picked those things out.
That
in that house.
Wait, are they still together?
Who?
Because you said it's a real life story. It's your friend, right? Are they still together?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to him for a bit.
Okay, to say like she needs to go, man. Like she needs to go. She ain't the one. Like you can't be. Again, all these questions we ask, your response to them and your behaviour always speaks of your character. And for me, a girl of that type, nah, I'm not having it.
Too much? Is that too much hassle?
Too much. You're thinking, it's hassle already. You're not normal.
I think a house is different, right? For sure. A house is different. You know, house person.
Obviously, I was kind of joking on a house, but Will just brought something up. You don't mean the whole house, though, Will. Right? You mean the stuff in the house, isn't it?
Well, it's the house. It's the house. Because you bought that with your ex.
No, so what's happened? Did they have to get rid of the house?
I don't know. I think it's still there, but that was one of those things where he said, "Oh, look, she was just feeling really uncomfortable because of, it's been lived in by the ex and stuff like that."
So you think that girl's got her wire loose, no?
Maybe got some trust issues or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's where you probably draw the line, isn't it? I'm not going to sell the house just because you feel a bit uncomfortable.
But they've given his answer.
Yeah.
Again, he's like, I would say that you're the jealous type, isn't it? Because for your answer to be, you can't keep sentimental stuff. It means it's vice versa. You don't want her to keep stuff either. You don't want to know that he bought her this and he bought her that.
I just think there's no reason to keep like that T-shirt she got you or.
So you're telling me everything in your house now belongs to you. You bought it. There's nothing from previous.
Yeah.
Right. Don't use David's example. His ex is about 20 years ago, bro. So he can't help us here. Yeah. But okay, Dave. For example, if your missus bought you a limited edition Liverpool top, you get rid of it because you brought up the
with Gerard number 8 on the back of it.
Yeah. Because you just
or his first shirt number. What was his first shirt number?
17.
17. He had 17 Gerard on there. Old school.
Yeah, his first Liverpool top when he was signed for Liverpool, and it's there. And your ex bought it for you in a nice box with all the tissue paper and everything. And everyone was there. It was your birthday. Everyone celebrated it. Now you got a current missus. And she said, "Oh, that's a nice Gerard t-shirt. Where'd you get that from, darling?" You getting rid of it? You're thinking that, innit? It's a bit like
I think it's different to a watch, though.
this guy, mate. Don't even. You don't even fit in that shirt no more. Trust me.
By the way, that's not what everyone was talking. That's not what they're talking about.
Well, we see what I'm saying here. That is sentimental to you, though, isn't it?
I see, but that's not a watch. A watch is different. A one-off sort of item like that Gerard shirt, like first ever wore, whatever it is, completely different.
So there are things that you wouldn't toss.
Yeah,
so there are things.
I already said the house is one step too far.
The house and the Gerard shirt, it can stay.
Yeah. We know what to get Dave now, yeah.
But
yeah.
Then I think certain things, but I don't think a watch is one of those things. But Gerard shirt, yeah, definitely. But
not so much an item, but Dave, you went there, but our international trip to Hong Kong, right? I've got a team photo of us. A Windy Panda team photo.
Yeah.
Of us in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
My ex-girlfriend's in that team photo.
I know.
And that picture, it's a big, massive picture because I think it was a present and printed out. It's been in my parents' fridge all this time. It's stuck there. I'll show you a picture next time. But my ex is there, and I've never got rid of it. And then Mike, do you think I should? Because I'm almost like
that's different. That's different though, because that's with the whole team.
Yeah, I know.
To Hong Kong.
Yeah, but the X is in, like, you can see the X. If with a Liverpool shirt or a house, you don't see the X.
No, but
on this picture, you see the X. How's that different? That's worse, no?
What David said is the reason why I'm not good at it.
If you're X wrote on the back,
it's just a team photo. Someone printed out for me. But the X is in that team photo. And I've never ever got rid of it, and I justified it with what Dave just said. It's like, look, it's a team photo. It's all my friends, kind of thing. It's a nice team photo. We're all on holiday. It's not. He's not on the fridge because my ex is there. She's just inconveniently there. Do you get me? And I feel like I'm like defeated if I have to take the whole team photo down because of this aspect. So I've just been like maybe a bit of a knob and just kept it, but.
I would have taken the photo down.
You take it down, yeah?
I would have taken the photo down.
Why?
Because she's physically there on the photo. No matter how nice the photo is, I don't want.
But you'll keep the watch, but you throw away the photo.
I'll keep the watch because that's the watch I wanted.
Yeah. I get
that's a photo you want.
No, but I get Will's point though, because the photo, if anything, is worse.
You got loads of other photos that you can put on that fridge. Loads of other photos that you can really put on that fridge. To sacrifice a photo is easier than sacrificing an expensive watch that you wear all the time and makes you feel good, not because of your ex, because of the watch itself.
Yeah. But I tell you what, see, in my missus' defense, she's never told me to get it down. See, a normal person, you don't want screw-loose people. You don't want screw-loose people because she's within her rights to do it, right? But it would have caused it might have caused a small argument or whatnot, and I'd be like,
she realises it's a team photo taken in a trip to Hong Kong.
Yeah,
and you had a good. No, it was a team holiday, team trip.
Okay, well, I don't know how to reach a conclusion to that one because it seems like there's some things that you should keep and some things that you shouldn't.
We shall ask the group tomorrow.
I think
the group tomorrow.
The answer is always circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Depends on the circumstance.
Depends on the object item.
Circumstances if your girl is like Dave or not like Dave. Basically, that's the circumstance.
Well, on that note, next week we'll put the results out from the poll that we in our group and see what our lads say, and we'll take it from there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps us a lot. And make sure you throw in those questions in there as well. All right. Cheers, everyone.
Peace out.
Right.
Bye.